Rico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for second and 10. Dell, the motion man. A second down throw for Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face third and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And the throw on third down is going to be incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New England.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play fake to Montgomery. And Stroud escaping to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Houston.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Schultz, the motion man. First carry for David Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
On the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down for Houston.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now, another 1st and 10. Dell, the motion man. On play action. Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now, Stroud. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Patriots has it. And they're going to have the football right at the 50-yard line.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big hit for the Patriots, and even 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Handoff, and it's Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance.
The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Out of the gun, here's May. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On 4th down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal.
A 47-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
One more time for Montgomery. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
These are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, they go with Montgomery. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
Right at midfield. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Houston.
Now, Stroud. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now they've got 3rd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Schultz, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. I'm trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Headed left, buying time. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
On second down, Stroud. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On fourth down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Second down and 3 coming up. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Stewart in on the tackle. Brings up third down.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Henry toe-to-toe. In there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss
It's now
of 9.
second and 19 at the 24-yard line.
On second down, it's May. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Keyshawn Booty, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On third and long, here's May. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. This is taken at his own 30. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Sprout's pass.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
39-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. May gonna look to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jamie Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Reed Blankenship on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
To'o on the stop. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Down the right sideline. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. What a big play there for New England. Pick up of 46 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. To throw is May. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
To throw now, May. Oh no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down. Henry To'o gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Right side, he's got Moreau.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Short pass, caught by Moreau. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
17 yards.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now a pitch to Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down back
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shoved back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Play fake to Montgomery and Stroud. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, here's May. This one caught at the 4.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up
Out of the
for a
gun, here's
2-point
May.
conversion.
Moving deep on all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Patriots 19, Texans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On play action, he'll set up. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. The blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
May now on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he will get into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocks backwards to the 2.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I like the aggressiveness of taking the shot there, but the downside is, Mike, when you find yourself backed up this close to your own end zone, now it brings up 4th down. That is not an enviable situation to find yourselves in. You either got to punt this ball away and play field position, or if you keep that offense out there, you better have a play you feel really good about. Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Henderson, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They're going. It's May. And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats will add one more onto their big lead.
Texans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Higgins sent in motion. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it on the run to the right. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second and 11. Throwing is May. The left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough but now a much more advantageous spot.
Third and 1.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. They'll go. Here's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks. Oh, the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup.
And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So it's a win for the Patriots. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home.